So, my name is Tayo. My name is Omotayo Akiomi. I'm the Business Support Officer for the Lagos State Employment Trust Fund. And at the Lagos State Employment Trust Fund, what we do is to help create employment opportunities for business owners, for businesses in Lagos State, through businesses in Lagos State. We help provide this by giving them access to finance. We give access to finance to businesses. We have our various loan categories. We have three various loan categories. We have the MES, we have the ME, and we have the SME. So if you know that you've acquired a skill and you've acquired a skill and then you'd like to start up your own business, but you don't have the funds, you can apply for a loan and show us evidence of the and show us evidence that you've actually applied for this loan, and then it will be granted to you. You show us your training certificates, you show us your LASRA, which is very important because our loans are for business owners that reside here in Lagos State. So you have to show us your LASRA, your tax ID, because we understand that you're just starting up a business and you're just starting up your business and you've not started paying tax, but you must have a tax ID. So we'll need your tax ID, we need your passport photograph, 2 passport photographs. We'd also need your bank statement, 6 months, your passport, your government ID, that is either your NIN, your voter's card, or your international passport, whichever one of these that you have, or your driver's license, whichever one you have suffices for a government ID. So if you know you also have a business that's been running for a year and over and you'd like access to our loans also, you get the opportunity to access our loans with all of the documents that I've mentioned earlier. But this time around, you ensure that you have your tax receipt, because we believe that being a business owner, you should have started paying tax. So you must have your tax receipt alongside the other documents that I mentioned earlier. If you have, so aside from that, if you have a business that is registered and you'd like access to our loans also, you can also apply. Alongside the other documents, you must have your CSE certificate, you must have your TIN. This will serve as evidence that you've actually registered your business, and you can access up to 5 million naira. That is from 501,000 to 5 million naira if your business is registered. If your business falls under the ME, that is the micro enterprise, you can access from 50,000 to 500,000. But if your business falls under the MES, that is a micro enterprise startup, you can access from 50,000 to 250,000. So these are the various loan categories that we have. But aside from the loan, we also provide business support for businesses, like business to business owners in Lagos State. And one of the support that we provide is the masterclass that we'll be having today. So would the masterclass we'll be having today, and we also have our advisory sessions, we have our legal advisories, we have our HR advisories, we have our financial advisory sessions. These sessions are set up to help provide capacity building opportunities for business owners in Lagos State to help you scale up your businesses. So we are not just giving you access to finance, we are also ensuring that we equip you with the necessary knowledge that you need, that you can apply to your business, so that you can easily not only access the loans when you know what your financials entails as a business owner, but you can also acquire knowledge such as the one that you're having today that you can put in place and help you put structures to your business. After the business support, we have our employability unit. Here, if you know that you're within the ages of 18 to 35 and you'd like to acquire a skill, you'd like to acquire a skill, you can this is where our employability unit comes in. You can acquire any skill ranging from construction, beauty, fashion, all of this blue collar, blue collar soft skills, you can acquire them, and then you can, you get a certificate, and then if after this training you'd like to be you'd like to be put in one of the organizations, you have the option for that. And if you'd like to also start up your own business after the training, you have the option for that also. While the training is going on, you also get access to stipends. These stipends are to help you, you know, to help encourage help you with transportation while you transport yourself to the venue of the various centers that you are at to acquire this skill. So we also have our Lagos Innovate. Here at the Lagos Innovate team is for our tech bros and tech sis that you're into tech and you'd like to either acquire a workspace where you can work with all the necessary things that you need, be it light, be it internet service and the like. So you will be just like a workspace where you can work in. So you can get the voucher, the voucher, and then you get a voucher for a certain amount, and then you can complete the amount. Then we also have our idea, or you have a budding idea in your mind and you'd like to be paired up with mentors that will help you build your ideas. This is where our Lagos Innovate teams comes in. We also have our grants, but presently our grant portals are closed. Our grant portal is closed for now. So, but you can be patient, follow us on all our social media platforms, turn on your post notifications so that once all of these opportunities come in, you get access to it. I can see Mr. Dele Adediji asking what is the process for getting a tax ID. So you can walk into any tax office. So you can either do this yourself or you can walk into any tax office close to you. I think they are all in every local government around in Lagos State. So you can walk into any one of their offices and tell them that you'd like for them to generate a tax ID for you, and then that will be generated for you. So I hope that answers your question, Mr. Daly. From Madam Yetunde, you can. Yes, we'll be added to our HR. We have our advisory sessions. You can follow us on all our social media platforms, like I said earlier, so that once the opportunity arises or once the session is coming up, you'd also get a mail from us by virtue of being in attendance in this session today. So once there's an HR advisory session also, you'd also get a message from us, an email from us inviting you to join the session or with the details of the session. Madam Timdokwe, you are asking if the tax ID is different from the FRS tax ID. Yes, it is. The tax identification number is the one for the TIN is the one for FIRS. The TIN is one for FIRS, while the LRS thing is your I think that's your personal ID. So we have with us here one of our partners from one of our partners, that is Axa Mansard. We have a very a professional that will be speaking to us on business insurance, everything you need to know about business insurance, introduction to business insurance and the likes, and every single thing you need to know, type of insurance that covers your businesses and the likes. So we have with us Madam Funmilayo Kunle-Komolafe, and she'll be joining us today for today's session. And So Madam Funmilayo Kunle-Komolafe joined AXA Mansard Insurance PLC in March 2016 as a team lead at SME Island. She has 16 years experience in the financial services industry. Madam Funmilayo started her career at EcoBank PLC as an executive trainee in April 2008. In EcoBank, she served as a relationship manager in both Ligali Ayoride and Unyi Olayemi branches of the bank. In April 2013, she joined UBA PLC, where Funmilayo became Profit Center Manager, Mass Affluent, and in August 2014, she became a relationship manager in the commercial team of the Lagos Central Branch, and later was redeployed to Chevron Branch as a relationship manager. Funmilayo is a graduate of accounting from Bowen University, Iwo, Osun State, an associate member of the Institute of Chartered Accountants of Nigeria, and has an executive MBA from the Business School, Netherlands. Funmilayo is currently an executive head, SME and wealth management at AXA Mansard Insurance PLC. So can we all give a hearty welcome to our facilitator today in the comment section, and while she takes over this session. Madam Funmilayo, please, you can start off with your session.
Good morning, everyone. I hope everyone can hear me clearly, loud and clear.
Yes, we can hear you.
Oh, okay. Okay. All right. Thank you, Omotayo. Thank you for the brief introduction. Can you okay, you can start sharing the screen now. Once again, I welcome everyone to this session titled Business Insurance for SMEs. And I promise you that this session is going to be an amazing and very insightful session for everyone on this call. I believe that everyone on this call is either a business owner or you are an entrepreneur, or you one way or the other have an affiliation to do with small and medium enterprise or with any medium enterprise. So, and I like the fact that Omotayo steered us at the beginning of this session where she started to ask about if anyone knows what insurance is. A lot of people, there's a whole lot of myth about insurance, even in our world today, especially in Nigeria. Most people believe insurance is something technical. Some people believe insurance is expensive. And today I will be doing a deep dive on why you need to have insurance, what makes insurance important, what makes insurance a key thing for you, for your business and for your business to grow. So can you take me to can you take me to the content, please? Okay, once again, as earlier introduced, my name is Funmilayo Kunle-Komolafe, and I head the SME and Wealth team in AXA Mansard Insurance PLC. This morning, I'll from the content of my presentation, I will let you know who we are as an organization. A lot of people would not know who AXA Mansard Insurance PLC is. You might have heard that company in passing, and one way or the other, maybe people might have had a relationship with us as an organization, and some might not have had any relationship. So I will tell you a brief of who we are as an organization. Then there's something I'll also be taking you through. I'll take you through insurance basics. I've titled that Insurance 101. What do you need? The basic thing you need to know about insurance. When you understand the basic of insurance, then it won't be difficult for you any longer to know why your business needs to be protected. What value are we bringing to the table for you? What are the proposed business insurance products? What are the pricing that we have for some of these insurances? You will be able to know from this session that as small as even less than 5,000 naira, like approximately 4,800 naira, you can have an insurance in place on a monthly basis for your business. What are the documents you need to submit, and we'll go to our Q&A session. Next slide, please. So who are we as an organization? AXA Mansard is a member of the #1 global insurance brand in the world. We're in over 51 countries. We have over 147,000 employees, and we have over 94 million customers. Next slide. Sorry, we are not on that slide yet. Okay, thank you. So just like I mentioned, we're in over 51 countries. We have over 147,000 employees. We have over 94 million customers. And what business do we do? And we do the insurance business, which is the core focus of even our training today. Insurance ranging from life insurance. I'm sure if you have heard about life insurance, can you just put it in the chat box? Life insurance, that's one of the products we sell. We also have products relating to property and casualty, which is you have a motor or your vehicle that you want to insure. That falls on that property. You need to insure your house. You need to insure your plant and machinery. You need to insure your equipment. Those equipment you use in that your small business, you need to insure it. So that falls under property and casualty. Then we have the asset management. One or two people might have heard about AXA Mansard investment, where you can place some of your funds, in equity funds, in money markets, and the likes. And we have the health insurance as well. And that's a brief of what you need to know about us as an organization. And then what makes us unique as an organization? We've been rated by AM Best, one of the highest rating agency, as a B minus, showing our financial strength rating, and triple B, showing our issuer credit rating as an organization as of 2023. Next slide, please. Okay, so down to why we are here this morning. Insurance, I've titled this slide Insurance Basics, and what I said earlier, I've named it Insurance 101. Remember when we were in school, when you are in 100 level, the basic course you start, at that level. It's always 101, 102, and all that, just for us to really understand and drill down to what insurance is. Because the truth is, if you understand the nitty-gritty of insurance, it won't be difficult for you any longer. It will drive home a point for you on the need for insurance. And it will also let you understand protection for your business. And I'm looking at the introduction of insurance. So what does insurance mean? Firstly, is an arrangement by which a company, you as your own business, you undertake an arrangement by which a company, which is AXA Mansard in this case, or any other insurance company, undertake to provide a guarantee of compensation for you, for your business, in the case where there might be a loss, there might be a damage, there might be illness, there might be death. And what do you have to do in return, to get that guarantee of compensation is what we refer to as what we call a premium. Maybe you've had a relationship with any insurance company and they have told you, oh, this is the premium you are paying. You pay a premium, to an insurance company. That insurance company is providing you a guarantee of compensation. And that is what insurance is, an arrangement by which that insurance company give you a guarantee of compensation. And what do you give that insurance company in return? You give them what you call a premium, a specified premium. what does insurance also mean? Another definition is a protection for financial loss. I'm sure you keep hearing you need to protect your business, you need to protect your business, you need to protect your business. Insurance is a means of protection from financial loss. Is a risk management where you need to hedge against any contingent or uncertain loss. What do I mean by contingent? Contingent is something you don't prepare for, something you are uncertain about. Let me give you everyone an example. We remembered what happened during NSAS. NSAS was something that has never happened before, except if you can tell me it has happened before. It has never happened before, even in the history of this nation. And that's just a situation of a contingent on certain loss. And when NSAS happened, what was the result? It wasn't the NSAS, it was the effect of NSAS on businesses, people's businesses. A lot of the looting took place. There was vandalization. There was commotion everywhere. A lot of businesses. There are some businesses today, NSAS has made them go extinct. They have gone out of business. They are no longer existing because they didn't have any form of insurance. And that is the risk management we are talking about. Risk management, it hedges you against a risk that you know nothing about. I know a lot of people say, oh, most of the time, most businesses, they use God forbid insurance. Oh, God forbid it won't happen. But it's a case of uncertainty which you know nothing about. And insurance gives you that protection from financial loss. And another thing you need to know about insurance is when you have an arrangement with an insurance company, there's a contractual agreement that must be signed between you and the insurance company. And this is where between your business and the insurance company, and it's referred to as policy. Maybe you've gotten one form of insurance or the other, and they have said, oh, I've forwarded your policy document to you, I've given you your policy document. It's a contractual agreement between you and the insurance company. Then there's something in insurance, another basic thing you also need to know in insurance is what we call excess or deductible. What do I mean by that? Whenever you have a loss, the portion of a loss specified in your policy, which you as the customer, you as the business owner have to bear in the event a claim occurs. So in every insurance policy, you will see one form of deductible or the other, which we also refer to as excess. And what does, I know someone can ask me a question. Oh, for me, you have already said, oh, you are going to protect my business from financial loss. So why do I have to bear, a portion of that loss? The reason why deductible of excess is an insurance is it makes you responsible. When you know that, okay, I have an insurance company in place. Sorry, I have an insurance policy in place, rather. You will not be careless. You also know that you have a form of responsibility to ensure that that asset is protected. For example, motor insurance that is compulsory in Nigeria today. When you know you are protected, when you know your car is insured, you will not drive carelessly on the road. When you know your small business or your business is protected, you have insurance in place, you will not leave the door of your shop open. And that is the responsibility we are talking about. So there's a form of deductible that you, the business owner, have to also bear in the event a claim occurs. It makes you responsible. Then also, in insurance, we have what we call a claim. I'm sure some of us have heard about insurance. There's one of these myths that you hear people say, oh, insurance company just collect my money. They don't pay claims. Today I will let you know that insurance company pay claims. And that is why we are in business as insurance companies, is for us to give you a guarantee of compensation and also pay your claim when it occurs. When that loss happens, when there's death to the business owner or death to your employees, or when there is illness, a claim crystallizes, and we are bound to pay. And what does a claim means? A formal request made by you, the business owner, to the insurance company in the event of loss or damage. Then there's also what we call indemnity. These are the basic of insurance that I'm taking everyone on through, so that you can drive home the point for you, so that you can appreciate what insurance is, and the reason your business needs to be protected. There's also what we call indemnity. Indemnity is a legal principle. It ensures that we put you back in the state you were even before the loss occurred, and that is the business of insurance. We indemnify you as soon as we have that agreement with you. You are paid your premium. Our main, one of our main responsibility is to put you back in the financial position you were even before the loss occurred. Then finally, there's also in insurance what you call sum insured, the maximum amount that you will be paid in the event where you have a claim. So let me give you an example. You have insured that vehicle that you are using as an utility vehicle in your business, and there is a value that is attached to that vehicle. You have a truck, named in under ABC Limited, and you have purchased that truck for 15 million naira. That is your sum insured. That is the sum that that vehicle will be insured for. So at any time a claim occurs, that's the maximum amount we will pay you. So for example, if that vehicle is 15 million and you have insured at 10 million, you can't expect us to pay you 15 million. So it's the maximum amount you'll be paid, that will be paid out to you in the event of a claim. Next slide, please. So benefits of insurance. What are the reasons why a business needs to have an insurance in place? Why do you need to have an insurance? What will insurance really offer me? I'm sure those questions go through the mind of every entrepreneur here, goes through the mind of every business owner. What really does insurance have to offer me? They will just collect my money year on year. If nothing happens, and my money goes down the drain. Your business needs insurance. One of the reasons is it helps you minimize financial losses. I go back to that example of NSAS, because whether we like it or not, that is the most recent event that is fresh in the memory of everyone. And how will it make you minimize financial losses if today, just like the example of NSAS that I'm giving to everyone, I don't know if everyone, maybe we have one or two people that suffered loss during that time. If you didn't have, I'm sure you had to bear the brunt, of the loss that came with that incident. One of the things that insurance does for you is it will minimize financial losses for you. For example, during the NSAS, businesses were vandalized. I have a couple of customers that their businesses were vandalized. They have insurance in place, and we made claims to them. We paid their claims, and that minimized financial losses for them. So, for example, that your store, all your stock items were stolen, were taken away. If it's amounted to 10 million and you have insured, every item there, the insurance company will pay you back the amount, of what has been lost. And that is minimizing financial losses. What the losses that you should have borne yourself, the losses that you should have end up having to look for another additional money to start, stocking up your shop, the insurance company will be the one to pay. And that is minimizing financial losses. Promote business continuity. How does insurance help you promote business continuity? Research has shown that there's high attrition of SMEs in the first few years, between the first to third years, you find out that a lot of SMEs they go out of business. There's no business continuity. And one of the reason is protection, is this same protection we are talking about. As soon as disaster comes, or as soon as there's loss or there's damage, some of them are not able to continue. But with insurance in place, there's business continuity. So, for example, I still go back to the NSAS incidents. For some of those businesses, I can tell you categorically that some of those businesses are not in existence today because they could not continue. Some of them didn't have insurance. All the goods in their store were vandalized, were taken away, and nothing for them to fall back on. And that's the business continuity. But with insurance, some of my own customers that had NSAS issues, they've even forgotten that issue happened because they've been paying their claims. So when you have insurance in place, it gives you business continuity. You're able to continue your business. It aids in risk sharing. How do I mean risk sharing? In the earlier slide, when I was discussing the basics of insurance, one of the things I mentioned deductible. Deductible is your own portion that you have to bear. And that is risk sharing. No matter how difficult it is, when a claim happens, what you share, the portion that you will share out of that risk is as low as even a 5% or a 10%. The insurance company bear the major part of that risk. And when you have a loss in that your business today, a 10 million loss, the insurance company will have to share 90 to 95% of that loss, depending on the kind of policy you have. And that is aids in risk sharing. But when you don't have insurance in place, you share the risk all alone. If you have lost 10 million, you don't have insurance in place, you share the risks 100%. And that is aids in risk sharing. It protects your business image. Customers will not want to do business with someone that they already see a red flag that your business cannot continue. They already see a red flag that you don't have a form of protection in place. They already see a red flag that you don't do any form of risk management. Yes, you might be doing business with maybe few people, but for you to move that your business to the next level, there are some companies that when you want to have some certain contract with them, they will ask you to bring some form of insurance documents, and that is protecting your business image. Those companies want to see that you are well protected. They want to see that your business is aligned. They want to see that your business is well structured. One of the ways you can structure your business is having risk management, putting risk management in place, and it protects you from unforeseen circumstances. Next slide. So what value are we bringing to the table? What are we proposing to small business, to business owners? One of the products that we have developed as an organization for small business is what we call the business insurance plan, and is a one-stop solution that addresses all the inherent risk in your business. It addresses all the risks that comes with fire, burglary, accidents to the business owner or your employees. It addresses death, because whether we want to believe it or not, death is inevitable. Death can happen to the business owner. Death can happen to your employees. One of the outlier, one of the things that make this business insurance plan also, very, very competitive is the healthcare. We have a health insurance that we have bundled with this package as well. And another product that comes with this insurance package is public liability. In running your business can impact a third party. It can lead to the death of that third party. It can lead to the loss of their assets. Anything can happen. And that is the public liability we are talking about. This policy protects your business against death, bodily injury, loss or damage to a third party. So we have 5 policies bundled into one. I said one-stop solution. What does one-stop solution means? So today you go to a supermarket. For example, one of the supermarket that I know, Ebano supermarket. I don't know if anyone knows Ebano. Yeah, I know Ebano is popular around the island region, island area. Ebano supermarket. You go into Ebano today. I can tell you that Ebano is a one-stop supermarket because you can get soup ingredients, you can get your household, you can even get clothing to buy. So it's a one-stop. You enter into Ebano, you are getting everything you want. You don't need to go to another supermarket. And that is what we have done for you as an organization. We have created a one package. It's a one-stop solution that addresses all the risk in your business. Business content, one of it is business content. It protects the content in your business, such as your furniture, your fittings, office machinery, computers and office equipment, in case they are damaged by fire or they are lost or they are stolen. Then group personal accidents. It protects you, the business owner, it protects your employees in the event that while you are carrying out the responsibilities in your business, where you are doing your business, there might be accidents to the employee, there might be accidents to the business owner, and there's a compensation you will be paid in the event that an accident occurs. Life can happen, there can be death, things can happen. So there's what we have called the SME life. If that happens to the employee, if that happens to the business owner, there's a lump sum amount that will be paid to the beneficiary of the business owner or the employees. Then the healthcare. One of the good news about this product is I'm sure a lot of us have been hearing about health insurance. That is the line I'm talking about here. It covers you and protects you instead of you making an out-of-pocket payment. In Nigeria today, I can tell you that over 1 trillion naira is spent on out-of-pocket expenses on health insurance. On out-of-pocket payments. Over 1 trillion naira is made out of pocket for medicals. However, with health insurance, you are able. It eases you of any financial pressure. And that is the sweet thing about this package. It protects you, the business owner, it protects your employees as well. And finally, the public liability that I mentioned, it protects your business, against death, bodily injury, loss or damage to the assets of a third party or even the third party, it's or the third party itself. And we have four package that we have designed, the cheapest being the easy basic and the most expensive being the Pro Plus. Next slide, please. So next slide just takes us to the different packages. We have the standard package, which is compulsory, just like I mentioned, 5 policies bundled into one package. And we also have the optional cover. Optional cover is not compulsory, it's for some specified businesses that need some of these policies. Like some businesses can own their building, and you might want to insure that building. Professional indemnity for chartered accountant, lawyers, medical doctors, architects, and the rest. Motor insurance and for your stock items as well. But what's the benefit of even buying this business insurance? What's the benefit of even having insurance in place? One of the benefits for this product that we have designed is it gives you more value for money. You don't have to start going somewhere else to buy health insurance. Health insurance is bundled into this package as well. You don't have to go somewhere else going to buy fire and burglary insurance. It's a one-stop solution. It gives you a wide range of cover at relatively low cost. Just like I mentioned, as low as less than the 5,000 naira, you can have an insurance in place for that your small business. There's payment flexibility, monthly. You can pay on a monthly basis, you can pay quarterly, you can pay biannually, and you can pay yearly. However, the installmental payment comes with a markup. It's only the annual payment that doesn't come with a markup. It's a one-stop solution. I mentioned that earlier. It gives you business continuity and stability. Your business becomes stable. There's peace of mind for you. When you have insurance in place, you are protected. Then that peace of mind is there. You don't go home and you are bothered that, oh, what might happen? Whenever things are about to happen in Nigeria, people are scared. You are protected. And we have done it in such a way. One of the concerns for some businesses is, oh, insurance, the things are technical and all that. What we have also done for small businesses, we have done the documents in such a way that it is easy for you to understand, easy to understand risk solution. And we can also tweak the product, to suit your needs. We can customize the product to suit, whatever form of industry that you are operating. And also, one of the things we have also done is for our SMEs, because one of our value proposition, which we're also doing today with this master classes, is offer free risk advisory solutions to our SMEs. And also one of the things we have also done is we have a website where you can buy this product, and even via that website you can download our free mobile bookkeeping app where I know some businesses, because of the nature, because they are small, they can't afford even a chartered accountant. And you have a bookkeeping app that you can download that you can easily use to do some of your little financials. Next slide. Thank you. Okay, so this just shows the pricing. Just like I mentioned, the basic package is the cheapest. Annual premium is 52,000, but you can pay on a monthly basis less than 5,000 down to the most expensive one, which is at 320,100. And this just shows all the various packages covered in there. Next slide, please. So this also just shows us the various ways you can buy the product. Just like I mentioned, the standard package is 52,000, but if you are paying on a monthly basis, you can see the calculation that we have done in here. As low as 4,723, you can have an insurance in place for your small business. For your small business, whatever plan you are also buying, you can also buy, if you want to buy the Easy Pro, which is the third package. You can decide to buy the standard package and also add any of the optional cover as well. You can pay on an annual basis. And if you are also buying the second package, which is the Easy Classic, you can buy and pay on an annual basis. And you can buy the most expensive package and pay on the quarterly basis. The product is an easy, very flexible payment flexibility, monthly, quarterly, and annually. However way it is, everyone, no matter how small your business is, you will be covered. Next slide, please. Okay, so with everything I have been saying, I'm sure someone will say, what was the requirement? Just like I mentioned, it is a flexible product, and even the documentation is flexible as well. The documents we need, your business must be registered. You must have your CAC certificate, CAC 7, CAC 2. You must have your status report. You fill a proposal form, and we send you a quote, and you make payment. And if you are doing motor insurance, we'll inspect the vehicle as well. And for claims as well, we have different requirements that goes with each of the products. Each of the products has different claim requirements. Motor insurance has its own claim requirement. Fire, burglary, personal accident, professional indemnity, public liability, they all have their claims requirements. Immediately you have a claim, you send a mail to us, and we acknowledge your email and send you an email with the list of documents you need to provide, and we attach the claim form. It's as simple as that. Next slide. So we also have an online platform, and we have also made this easy for our SMEs as well. You can go to our online platform at www.axamansa.com. From that transactional website, you click on SMEs and it will take you to the SME BIP product page. You can see each of the package. You can have it there. We also have frequently asked questions, even on our online platform, in case you need one question or the other to be answered. Next slide, please. So we will also have frequently asked questions. I will run you through those frequently asked questions. It's the same on the website as well. What is business insurance? Just like I mentioned, is a one-stop business insurance solution. It addresses all the exposures or risk of a small and medium enterprise. What are the key features of business insurance plan? It gives there's basic insurance cover, business content, life insurance, personal accident, public liability, and health. And we also have optional cover for people that own their building. In that shop that that you are operating, if you own the shop and you need to insure that shop, so you will only be insuring the stock in there or that office where you operate. If you own that you own that building, you need to insure that property as well. Then professional indemnity for professionals among us, stock, people that sell visible stuff. You are selling makeup, you are selling provisions, you are selling clothing materials. These are visible items. You are selling equipment, you need to get them insured. Premium payments, I've mentioned that, instrumentally, monthly, quarterly, semi-annually, and annually. Minimum premium on a monthly basis for as low as approximately 4,800 naira. What are the benefits of business insurance plan? I already took us I took us through that in an earlier slide. Can I still buy the basic plan and add an optional cover for motor with a sum insured above 4 million? Yes. No, you cannot buy the basic plan. The next plan will be suitable for your need. Let me explain what that means to us. If you look at the different packages we have, you cannot buy one package and switch to another one. So if you are buying, if it's one package that is suitable for your business, you have to stick to that package. Can I buy only the optional cover? No. So the standard package, we have designed the standard package in such a way that it meets all the risks in your business. You have a business content, fire and burglary, you have staff. Even if you don't have staff, you, the business owner, you need a group personal accident, life insurance. Life insurance protects you, the business owner, your staff as well. There's health insurance there as well. There's public liability. So the standard cover is suitable for every business. There's no business that those 5 insurance does not address your need. We did our research before we came up with our products, and that is the reason that standard cover is suitable for every business. Can you pay monthly? Yes, you can pay monthly, you can pay quarterly, and the rest. So this just shows the frequently asked questions. And at this point, I would like to take questions as this brings me to the end of my presentation.
So thank you so much, Madam Funmi, for your presentation. So please, if we have questions, can we please drop them in the Q&A box? So while we wait for the question, I'll be launching our poll. Please kindly help us fill this poll, as this will help us serve you better. Please ensure to help us fill this poll. We'll go a long way in helping us serve you better. Thank you. So I think Mr. Vaughn asked that where do you place capital appreciation against the insured sum? Most often, the claims payable is not usually enough for replacement of the subject.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Vaughn. I like the question you asked, and I just hope that I understand your question. So you mentioned capital appreciation. I'm sure you are referring to inflation that arises as a result of after you have insured your assets. I don't know if you can respond before I give you an answer. Because from what I'm looking at, you are referring to inflation.
Mr. Bond, if you're still on the broadcast, please can you answer that?
Can you? Yes, thank you very much. So what we do as an organization is, and we do this regularly, and because inflation is on the rise, even not even monthly, is on a daily basis. So what we do for our customers is we advise them, to increase their sum insured. So, for example, let me give you an example. Do you ensure that your stock item today, we ensure that even on our own side, we do our own due diligence and ensure that, okay, is adequately insured. If it's not adequately insured, we send you an email. You understand? So, however, what we also advise is, 3 months down the line, 6 months down the line, 9 months down the line, the values have changed. Please reach out to your insurance company and tell them, oh, I will need to increase my value. They will be willing to increase your value. You only pay the difference. Because the truth is, let me tell you the truth, Mr. Bond. And I like the fact that you asked this question. The truth is, when you don't increase those values at all times, when you don't get the right sum insured, when a claim happens tomorrow, if it is grossly undervalued, there's something we call average clause in insurance. Your claim will be subject to average clause. And I'm sure that's part of what you are referring to. Most of the time, the claim does not replace, the sum insured does not replace, the value of, maybe the purchase or the market value, which is really an issue. So what we do is we constantly advise our customers, please ensure that you use the correct values, and when values change, you let us know. 3 months down the line, 6 months down the line, you let us know. You only pay the difference in premium. I don't know if that answers your question. Mr. Vaughn, does that answer you? Thank you. So I would like to
Okay,
take questions. Please, I want people to ask questions. If you have been listening to my presentation, please ask questions. There might have been some questions that have been running through your mind, and then you would like to have an answer even in this session.
Okay, I think we have a question in the Q&A box.
Okay.
Okay, so just before I go into the question, the poll has been launched, is now on your screen. Please, please, please kindly help fill this poll. This is very important as this goes a long way in helping us serve you better. Please help fill this poll. Thank you. So we have a question here from Yetunde Macaulay, and she's asking that in your presentation, you mentioned the fact that the business insurance offering comes with health packages. Kindly clarify if this package covers for the total number of staff the organization has.
All right. Thank you, Motayo. And thank you, Madam Yetunde. So the business insurance plan covers as a health insurance package, and it covers a maximum of 20 employees, including the business owner. So we have the standard package covers just one person. However, under the optional cover, you can add additional 19 people. So that's a maximum of 20 people. So because this is a small business insurance package. So when you want something customized, if you have over 20 people, you can reach out to us. I don't know if that answers your question, ma'am.
So I hope that answers your question, Madam Yetunde. So Edafe is asking what of a business that is yet to get a physical office? How would the insurance be done?
Okay, thank you. Okay, so for so insurances deals with, you must have a particular location, and that is only if your so you must have a particular location. There must be a location, a specified location. So I know there are some people that just do their businesses online. So you need to also answer some questions. Are you selling products? Where do you keep those products? If you have a warehouse, that's a location. You understand? So I don't know, you can unmute and respond.
So, Mr. Idafe, do you have a location for your business? So this is the Q&A section. So you can please drop your questions in the Q&A box, drop your questions so that they can be attended to while we wait for Mr. Idafe to respond.
In response to Mr. Daffy, you must have a physical location.
Okay, so while we wait for others, Mr. Emmanuel, you're asking if so you can go to our YouTube channel. So you can go to our YouTube channel. You would have access to this particular session once the session is over. Our YouTube channel is at the Lagos State Employment Trust Fund. So go to YouTube and you type in the Lagos State Employment Trust Fund. You will find our channel there, and then you can get the recording for this session on there. Session Fajebe is asking, I have a small agro-processing entity with more casual workers. How can we structure health insurance for them?
All right, thank you, Mr. Shim. So you can reach out to us so that we can engage you. I'm not tired. Will you drop our numbers with them? Will you drop our numbers with them, or how do they reach out to us?
Okay. I think we can do that via the slides. I think
Okay.
you have your contact details are there.
Yes. Okay, you're going to share the slides with everyone.
Yes.
Okay. So, Mr. Sheo, you can just reach out
I can
to
also just copy that out to the chat box now.
Okay, great. Please let me
So
to paste the chat box. Yes, you can just reach out to you can reach out to me or any of my colleagues. They are all on this call as well. I have 3 of my colleagues on this call as well. So you can pick any of the numbers and reach out to anyone.
So the contact details have been dropped in the chat box for those that would like to reach out and get a plan for their businesses. That's been dropped in the chat box. So please, do we have any other question?
So,
While we wait for questions, please kindly fill the poll on your screen, please. This is very, very important. Please. Thank you.
I'm not tired. There's one
So,
question
yes, there's a question from Madam Yetunde. She's asking, how do we file a claim?
Okay, thank you. Okay, so in filing a claim, immediately a claim happens, don't wait. Whether the documents are complete or not, immediately there's something we call notification, claim notification. You notify the insurance company, your relationship manager, notify them immediately. Oh, I have so claim. So it's registered. They acknowledge your email and they will share a claim form with you with the documents you need to submit. So whenever the documents are ready, you will submit and the claim processing will start. But immediately notify. Don't say, oh, it has happened. I don't have documents yet, and you wait for 30 days. You wait for, because at times some of those documents might take you time to get. So but immediately you notify, is registered already. So, and the insurance company, your relationship manager will send you a claim form and documents that you need to provide. I don't know if that answers your question.
Does that answer your question? Okay. So Busaya here is asked, yeah, she said great. She said that answers her question. So Busaya is asking, what if there was no damages, casualties? What is the lifespan of the business insurance?
Oh, thank you, Madam Busayo. So, in insurance, when your premium is annually, if a claim does not happen, that's the end. So that's why we call it, you are protecting your business. It's a risk management that you are putting in place. If a claim does not happen in that year, nothing happens. The next year you have to pay your premium again. But don't also forget that you might not have a claim the first year, you might not have a claim the second year, the third year you can have a massive claim. All the premium you have paid, it will wipe it off, and so that's the way insurance is a pool of companies that put on this that pay these premiums. However, nobody prays for loss to happen every year, but the year it happens, your claim will be paid. So that's, I need you to understand that it's a risk management. You're protecting your business. It might not happen the first year, it might not happen the next 5 years, but the year it happens. For example, look at what happened in NSAS. People lost over 100 million worth of stock. Some of them that don't have insurance in place, they have gone out of business. And why some of them, I have customers that lost over 200 million. I paid their claim, and the premium they are paying over the years could not even cover for those claims. But that's what insurance is. I don't know if that answers your question.
Madam Busaya, does that answer your question? Please do well to drop more questions. I can see a hand raised. So please, can you unmute and ask your question, please? Okay, Madam Busaya, does that mean your question has been answered? Because I can see your hand raised. Oh, okay, thank you. So please, do we have? Yes, please.
Please, there's a question here that was dropped at 12 p.m.
Okay.
Jacinta, I run small thrift collection and foodstuff business. It is registered, but what plan will be best for my kind of enterprise? So you can reach out to any of my colleagues. You can reach out to me or any of my colleagues. They will engage you properly, so they can, because they need to check the worth of that your business, which is the sum insured. They need to check the list of your stock items and everything. I don't know if that answers your question, Madam Jacinta. I'm sure. I hope I'm right, because I think Jacinta is a female name. If you are still
So
on the
Madam
call,
Jacinta, does that answer your question? Okay, she said yes.
thank you. I like the fact
So
that apologies, Omotai. I like the fact that people are asking questions. It means that a lot of people were paying attention during the presentation.
yes, ma'am. So we have a question here from Amit. So he's asking, how do you confirm a claim from owners?
Oh, thank you. Thank you, Mr. Amid. Right. Okay, so we just leave that to us. There are different careers in insurance. There are people referred to as loss adjusters and engineers, loss adjusters or loss engineers. That's their own work. Immediately a claim happens, they get appointed and they investigate the claim. I don't know if that answers your question.
Does that answer your question, Mr. Amit? Please, can we keep our questions coming? And while we do that, please don't forget to please fill the poll on your screen. Please fill the poll on your screen. Thank you. Oh, okay. Mr. Hamid is saying that he's not satisfied with the response.
Okay. Can you make me understand the question again?
So what part of the question, Mr. Hamid, please can you clarify what exactly are you looking for with the question so
Or
that
maybe
it can be answered properly? While we wait for Mr. Hamid to clarify that, okay, so he's asking that he's saying he means the degree of damage. Like, how do you verify the degree of damage?
okay, the degree of damage it's still the same. Okay, let me rephrase the answer again. Immediately a claim happens, you notify us, and we acknowledge our relationship managers. We acknowledge your email as soon as you send us an email, and then they send you a claim form, and they tell you the list of requirements. So as much as possible, you submit on the list of requirements. If you have additional information, you submit. Immediately you submit, everything is left. So that's what I mentioned earlier. We appoint a loss adjuster. We call them loss adjuster or engineers. They will they will be the one to investigate. So for example, you have a warehouse, you have stock up the warehouse and there's a fire incident. They will investigate, so that's their own work. They know what to do. For example, the vehicle that you are using in your business has an accident. You notify us of the claim. You submit everything that needs to be submitted. The loss adjuster will investigate as well. So they are the one to ascertain the degree of the damage. That is, if they need to ask you questions, they will ask you questions. If they need to ask passerby questions, they will ask passerby questions. So that is, they have been trained to do that. So there's nothing like you'll be shortchanged. No, there's nothing like that. They will, if the stock, this the stock has over 100 million worth of stock items in there, and everything got in fire. Yes, and you have ensured that you were adequately insured. They will carry out the investigation, and then when they complete the investigation, if everything is okay, you will be paid your claim. I don't know if that answers the question. Thank you, Mr. Hamid.
So, Mr. Hamid, Mr. Sahid, please can you clarify? I can only see welding and fabrication here. So please, what do you mean by that? So that this can be attended to. So while we wait for Mr. Sahid to clarify, Mr. Adesina is asking, I have a shop in a shopping complex. Is there an insurance that can cover only my shop only in that shopping complex?
Okay. I have a shop in a shopping complex. Is there an insurance cover that can cover only my shop? Oh, yes. Yes, please, Mr. Adesina. Please reach out to me or any of my colleagues. Our details are in the chat box. Yes, please. Thank you, Mr. Adesina, for that question.
Okay, so Mr. Said is asking if someone in building section, okay, like welding. Oh, okay. think, yes, you can, Mr. Said. That's the answer to your question. Yes, you can. Yes, you can apply for a loan. You can walk into any of the local governments. We are in all 20 local governments in Lagos State, including 6 LCDs. So you can walk into any one of them and our officers there will attend to you. So I hope that answers your question, Mr. Said. Okay. So please, do you have any other question, please? Madam Fumi is here to answer all your questions.
I'm
If you
here.
need clarification, she's here to answer all of your questions. So please drop your question in the chat box. So while we wait for other questions, please, there's another poll that's been launched on your screen now. Please kindly fill that also. Thank you. So in the absence of any other question, that would mean that we all agreeing that all our questions have been answered and we don't have any further questions to ask. Would that be the case? All right, so please can we show our appreciation to our facilitator in the chat box, please? Thank you so much, Madam Fumi, for taking time out of your busy schedule to come and, teach us and share from your wealth of knowledge with our participants on this session. It was quite an insightful one on the importance of business insurance for our businesses. And I'm very sure our participants here would agree that today's session was an insightful one. So thank you so much, everyone, for being on this session. Thank you so much, Madam Funmilayo, for also taking the session. We appreciate you, and we hope that the next time you'll also be here to help, take more of this kind of sessions for our business owners. We appreciate you, Ma. Thank you so much. And thank you everyone also for being here. My name is Tayo. I'm the Business Support Officer for the Lagos State Employment Trust Fund. Thank you everyone for always being here for all of our sessions all through 2024. We appreciate you. And this is going to be our last session for the year. And would like to wish everyone a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year in advance. Thank you so much, everyone, for always taking time out of your busy schedules to be here, to learn, to grow, to look out for capacity building opportunities for your business through these sessions. We really appreciate you and would like to say a very big thank you to every one of you that are here right now. All those that joined earlier and have dropped off also, but we would like to appreciate you all. Thank you so much. Compliments of the season to everyone. Like I said earlier, this is our last session for the year, and we are hoping to see you next year. This is the Lagos State Employment Trust Fund. Like I said earlier, we grant oh, okay. Madam Fumi, I think there is someone that has a question. So someone is asking, what cover is necessary for businesses that the workers tend to steal from the business?
Okay, thank you. So there's what we call fidelity guarantee insurance. So that's the insurance for employees that defraud their business owner. So this insurance is not in any of the package, so you can reach out to us as well for that. Does that
So,
answer your question?
Amametu, please, does that answer you?
The name of the insurance is Fidelity Guarantee Insurance.
So does that answer you? So you can reach out to any of the numbers that have been dropped in the chat box. Okay. Thank you. So please reach out to any of the numbers that have been dropped in the chat box, and you would be answered and be attended to. So thank you, everyone. Thank you so much for being here on our session today. Thank you for being here all through the year. Also would like to appreciate you for always taking time out to wanting to learn more, wanting to, gain more knowledge to help equip you for your business. Thank you so much, everyone. We appreciate you. We like to say thank you for being here all through the year 2024. We'd like to say thank you once again also to Madam Funmilayo. Thank you also to you and your colleagues. We hope that the participants on here will reach out to you, and for any of the other questions that they might also want to that they might want to attended to. So I'm very sure that you'll be attended to. So thank you, everyone. This is the Lagos State Employment Trust Fund. Like I said earlier, we provide funding, access to finance for business owners here in Lagos State. And we do that by giving them loan opportunities. We have our various loan opportunities. It is a single-digit loan, 9% for all of our loan process, for all of our loan packages. We have that for those that are in the startup, those that you already have a business that's been running up to a year or more, and you'd like to also have access to finance from us. We also have those for the SMEs. Your business is registered and you'd like to also have access to finance. This also comes in. So for our MES, you can access from 50,000 to 250,000. For our ME, you can access from 50,000 to 500,000. And for our SMEs, you can access 501,000 to 5 million naira. So, Madam Jacinta, do you have a question you'd like to ask before Madam Fumi goes? Jacinta, I can see your hand up. Do you have a question, please? Okay, while we wait for Jacinta's question, thank you so much. So we have our employability unit. You would like to acquire a skill and you're within the age of 18 to 35. You can also you can walk into any of our local governments, any of our offices at the local government, and our officers there will attend to you. You are also in the tech space. We also have provisions for that through our Lagos Innovates team. So Madam Loretta, you're asking how you can apply for loan for now. So our loan portals are closed for now, but you can follow us on all our social media platforms. You can follow us on all our social media platforms so that once the loan portal is open, once again, you would know. Please, have you checked your dashboard? What is your dashboard saying? So you need to check your dashboard and let us know what your dashboard is saying. But you can also reach out to our customer care on 081 77770874. I'll be dropping that in the chat box now. So thank you everyone for a very wonderful 2024. Would like to appreciate you from me and LSCTF as a whole, and the BSU team would like to appreciate you for always being here. Thank you so much, and compliments of the season, and see you in 2025. Bye everyone.